Hi guys, welcome to this little video. Today we'll be looking at the gorilla arms swaying from side to side. And this is a really beautiful movement to get into your side body and also create awareness of your hips and your knees. This is really key for one of the later moves, which is the transition from warrior 2 to reverse warrior. So this is really going to build and prepare you for other cool transitions. You don't need much for this video. You need your body, your mat. As always, make sure that you're warmed up for this video. Check out one of my previous videos to get into a little warm-up, just so that the body is ready and you don't hurt yourself. It's always nice to be warm and ready for these kind of movements. So looking forward to sharing this with you. So let's get up. So come to standing. And first of all, let's come into a warrior 2 position. So bring your legs into warrior 2. You want to have your heels pretty much in line, and you want to sink your front knee down and drop your hips. Now your hips want to be parallel, so you can almost imagine like you're in between two panels of glass. And also notice that your front knee, have a look at your front knee. You want to see your front left toe. What often happens, what I see a lot of people do, is the left knee, the front knee comes in. So you want to keep that front knee out. And then to start off, I want you to have a little bit of movement, bending the front knee and bending the back knee. And just notice how you're shifting the weight from one foot to the other. And then maybe just straightening and bending the front knee. And then just play around here. Try to sink your hips back, draw your lower ribs in, come into this hollow belly kind of shape. And don't really worry too much about the arms yet. We'll come to the arms in a minute. So this is just to get this nice foundation. Then turn around, come to the other side. Same thing here. Just kind of settling into our warrior. And also, for me, it's really important that we always explore the pose in its facets and really figure out, how does this pose work in my body? So again, see if you can move forwards and backwards. Just also activating the hips here, belly back. And notice how your spine is, if you're always kind of in front here or in the back here. Also have that movement and try to find that center place where you can move and be strong from. Now if that's starting to feel good, then bring your toes pointing forward and then have the toes point out to the side. So right now my toes are pointing to the front corners of my mat. And then bend your knees. And again, notice how you want to keep your knees to the outside and you want to be on the outside edge of your feet. And then from here, bring your right arm on the inside of your right knee. Bring the left hand over your head and come into this kind of side arch movement. And here I really want to lengthen through my side body. I can take a little bit of weight on the right knee, or I can let it hang. Kind of figure it out for you. Maybe do both, try both. Take a couple of deep, long breaths here. And then the last big inhale. And then on the exhale, sink your left shoulder to the ground, roll to the center. Take a moment in your forward fold with the knees bent. And then on your next inhale, slowly bring your left elbow on the inside of your left knee and the right arm up and over. Remember to rebend the right knee. And we're not down here. And I often see students going all the way down here. We don't want to be down there. We want to hang. But we want to hang from our side body. So we want to have this part really engaged, opening and lengthening. If you can, even think about finding this line from your little right finger all the way to your little right toe. Taking your last 2 breaths. And then on the exhale, release, come to center. Maybe straighten the legs. Give yourself a shake, give it a wiggle. Now, we're going to combine this movement into a little bit more fluid. So this is, you can kind of imagine you want to be an elephant's trunk or the vines from a tree or even seaweed, this kind of floaty thing in there. That's the kind of qualities that I want you to think about when you do these movements. Yeah? So you got to get a little bit creative, right? Again, we're going to bring the toes facing out. Have a little movement through your knees. Notice that your knees are out, not in. So you want to be on the outside edges of your feet. And then bring the right elbow, right side, left hand up and over. Reach, get long. Breathe in, maybe straighten the left leg. Exhale, fold to the middle. Brush the ground in front of you. Inhale, open to the left. You can have this with knees bent or straight. Exhale, fold. And try to find a groove, a rhythm where you're moving from one side to the other. And then release. Nice. I hope you started to feel this and do this quite a bit. So even maybe hit pause, take some time to really sway from the left to the right. And one last thing that I want to tell you for this move is that when I'm coming over, for example, onto my left, I want to bring my left lower ribs forward. So all of this is coming forward as if I was bringing my ribs up to face the ceiling. That's really important to get into the full expression. Obviously on the right side, it's the rightness, twisting up towards the ceiling. Yeah. So have that idea and see if you can start to feel this in your body. And maybe you even want to put on some jungle tunes or something like that to get you into the mood. Have a play with that. This is really key to have this in your body, this swaying from side to side.